Up to this point, we've been using the default reference planes, and what we'd like to do now is create our own reference planes. So let's start by looking at how to create a coincident reference plane. So go ahead and create this geometry as shown. So once you have the sketch created, select the region. We'll just pull that up, 55, 55. And then we'll come up to the reference planes, coincident plane, select that. And I'll select this face right here. I'll turn that around a little and pull that white arrow out. Just pull that out 55. Now I'll come up to the circle command, identify this new reference plane, select the lock, and then come down to sketch view. And I'll select the center of this line and the center of this line. Come back to the select button, identify the region, and push that in. Now let's come back to the coincident plane. This time we'll select this face, and I'd like to roll this reference plane at an angle. So I'll come down and simply grab on the wheel and tip it over. I can tip it over in any direction. I'll just tip it up 10 degrees in that direction and hit escape. Come over to rectangle by center. Now I'll select this reference plane and I'll just create a rectangle there. So when I come back, I can identify that sketch and I could push that into the model. If I hit the space bar, I'll just push that into the model. See, that's at an angle there. So there are lots of things you can do with a coincident plane. Just moving it out parallel or rotating. Now another thing I like to do is modify these reference planes. So it's highlighting right now. I'm just going to select that reference plane and come up here to the move button. Right here on the pull down, come down to resize. And then I can grab these yellow balls and just get that so it fits the geometry I created. And I like to have the reference planes closer to the geometry that I created, and so that's what I'll do right there. It's easier to figure out where you are with your reference planes. And so that's a quick introduction to coincident plane.